What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be talking about something that I think not only every anime fan knows, or anyone that should know about Dragon Ball Z. And again, if you guys do not know about what Dragon Ball Z is, then either you've been living under a rock, or you just never heard of it because maybe you just don't care about anime, or it slipped your mind. But Dragon Ball Z is, I would say, probably one of the main definitions of shows in anime that really define anime. And not only from story, from acting, to character progression, to animation, to graphics, to the fights, to everything. Dragon Ball Z is the story of Kakarot, aka Goku, who is the main character. Anyone that has not watched it, you will probably know these characters. I'm just going to give you the rundown. It is the continuation of Dragon Ball of Goku, who is a Saiyan, which is from another planet, of another race of people from another planet. He was sent to Earth. He was raised by his grandpa. His grandpa passed away. He became a martial artist, and he has the ability to transform into a greater warrior due to progression for him becoming a better martial artist, a better fighter, a better, a bunch of different things. And he meets a lot of characters along the way. He meets a lot of villains. He has a lot of friends. And again, this show is one of the main reasons why I became a martial artist. This is one of the shows that I would say defined my childhood, that really defined me as a person. It defined me to not give up. It really helped me through a lot of depression. It still helps me through depression. It still helps me through anxiety. I think Dragon Ball within itself is one of those things where I think it's helped a lot of people, not only in martial arts, but from working out to any kind of issues. And Dragon Ball has always been there for people, and I'm included in that, has always given us hope somehow, some way, to kind of say, hey, you're not done. You can keep going. And I like that. And again, the story itself is just absolutely amazing. And you get to, Goku goes up against these characters, becomes Super Saiyan 1 through 3, and then, you go on to other forms and other series. But him always wanting to test himself to go up against someone better. And again, it's the Goku show. That's pretty much what you call it, is the Goku show. And Dragon Ball is one of those, again, it's like, oh, well, the fights are long, there's a lot of screaming. Yeah, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Anyone that has watched Dragon Ball, obviously you're going to think that is the reason why people like Dragon Ball. No, the fights are amazing. Back in its time, when it was being ran by Toriyama, and when it was on not only not really Cartoon Network, but also oh man, what was it? I can't remember. You guys know what I'm talking about. It was on late at night, and I remember watching it after school, and I remember I got into it right after, or right in the beginning of the Saiyan saga, right when Raz died, and I watched it from there all the way down to the end of Z, and then I went back to Dragon Ball, and then after Dragon Ball I went to GT, and then GT I went to Super. So I would say to anyone that has never watched this anime to definitely give it a try, because again, it teaches you a lot about self-control. It teaches you a lot about family. It teaches you a lot to try to give people chances. It also teaches you to become a better person, from physically, mentally, to never give up, to keep going, and to really strive to become better. And I think that is the reason why I love this show so much, is because, again, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. For those of you that do not know, I have not been diagnosed with this, but I do have depression. I do have anxiety. I do fight it on a daily basis. There's times where it does get the better of me. I really did not develop it, I would say, a lot worse until some years ago. And again, I'm not on no medication. I'm not on anything that helps it. I deal with it on my own. I have not been properly diagnosed. So for those of you who say that, oh, you don't have it, I do believe I do. I have looked up the symptoms. I have had people tell me that dozens of people that have probably told me, yeah, you do have the symptoms. I have had friends that are medical experts that have even told me that. I even had doctors before I got properly diagnosed. They even told me it was a possibility. So, and Dragon Ball has helped. Dragon Ball has helped a lot. It has helped me not to do things that I thought about doing. It has also helped me to fight my depression. It has helped me to fight my inner demons, so to speak, because it's always one of those, what would Goku do? You know? Or it's like, what would Vegeta do? Or something of that nature, to where to get back up and keep going. And that's what I get from Dragon Ball, is to keep fighting, to go beyond your limits. And that's pretty much what Dragon Ball is go beyond your limits. And that is what I think Dragon Ball is always going to not only going to teach us. I think Dragon Ball is one of those things where you're going to have good episodes and you're going to have bad episodes. And I think that that's just normal in the life of Dragon Ball, because I think Dragon Ball within itself is going to have moments where you're going to have, oh, okay, well, this is good, or that's bad. And it's just, it has times where it's good and it has times where it's bad. But at the same time, guys, I think that no show is perfect. But this show, if you do enjoy it and you do try to give it a chance, and I think there's other animes out there that have done this for other people, like myself, or even in worse situations. And I think if you give it a shot, you may like it. But if you guys watch it, okay, great. Let me know who your favorite character is. If not, let me know either way down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you as always on the next one.